It's halftime already, and the competition is getting tougher and more interesting. I'm sure your favorite contestants have learnt a trick or two that will keep them on stage. Welcome to the Golden Brush. Welcome, contestants. Good morning. Wow. Is this all of us?
Surprisingly.
Is this all of us?
Yes, so.
And it's sad we'll be losing someone again today.
Oh.
Really sad. It's a competition, it's getting tougher, and I'm so glad you all have made it to this point. I'm really, really proud of you. Jameen! How was it? Like, I could tell there was a lot of emotions on the last episode. I'm sure you did not expect to be where you were.
Nah, I never expected it. And a public PSA, I wasn't crying, it was the lighting. It was affecting my eyes.
Okay. I hope we all heard it. He wasn't crying. I didn't see anybody crying. Aziz, you have managed to remain at the top, and I am super proud of you, and I'm sure everybody is also really proud of you. Tell me how you feel being the overall best again. Well, that's okay.
Okay. I feel
Short of words.
that's it. I feel the words.
I can imagine. Like Lami said, the wins will go round for everybody.
That wasn't Lami.
Oh, was that you?
That was Susan.
That was Susan.
Oh, okay. So, I'm going to miss her dearly. So she said that the wins will go round, so will the tears. I hope that no tear will go for anyone. Anyway, today it's a fresh day. It's a fresh challenge. As you all know, you have your 10-minute challenge this morning, and this is sponsored by Just Makeup. So please put in your best. You're going to win an amazing prize, and I wish you guys all the best. Your judge will be here with you shortly, and the challenge will get rolling. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
How are we feeling today?
Feeling good.
Okay, so for our mini challenge today, you're to create an age-appropriate makeup. An age-appropriate makeup on your models, incorporating the Just Cosmetics, the Just Makeup pigment on your stations. Age-appropriate. You have 10 minutes for this challenge, and your time starts now.
So I took JAM, I think 5 times. Yes, not like I wasn't getting into school. I was getting the admission, but it wasn't medicine. And my dad had a standard, it has to be medicine. So the last time I said, you know what, I'm going to do any course that I'm given. And I got radiography. I started doing radiography, but I started makeup as well. Because I came for this competition, my dad did not even know. He thought I was in school. But I came to Ogoja for the Golden Brush Season 2 competition. He did not know, he had no idea. But my mom knew. My mom would call me every morning, you know what, you're a star. You're going to do this, you can do this. And just yesterday, that I called my dad and I told him. And he surprised me. He didn't even say, why are you not in school? And he just said, I hope it's not going to clash with your exams. I said, no. I said, no problem. I have my blessings. So yes, I am covered from all angles.
I started doing makeup a very long time ago, but I took the courage to paint on myself, to wear makeup and show my artistry. At first I was so concerned about what people are going to say. That's why I never showed or tried to paint on myself that long. And then I started, and the support I had or I got from people was very overwhelming, especially from my family. The support they gave me actually gave me the confidence to sign up for this competition.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please put down your brushes. You all have done well, and you've kept the theme of this challenge. However, my most favorite look for this challenge is contestant number 6.
I am happy, I am grateful to God. I am just very, very happy because again I won the mini challenge today. It just keeps getting better, I think. It gets better. So I'm happy, very, very happy.
Thank you, everyone. You may leave.
Today we were asked to work on children, on kids. We were asked to do a age-appropriate makeup on them, and what I had in my head was age-appropriate makeup. I didn't know we were going to like more fantasy and everything. So I did what I had in my head on the model. Fortunately, my own was not the best. So.
Hello again, contestants.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Hi. We're smiling. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you guys smiling this hard after a 10-minute challenge. Must have been really good. Must have been really good.
Yes.
Okay.
exciting.
Congratulations to contestant number 6. Congratulations, congratulations. You have won yourself immunity from today's eviction. That means a lot. Like, I am so excited for you. So the other 5 of you have to buckle up, because after your 40-minute challenge, someone is going home. Congratulations again, contestant number 6. I wish you guys all the best. Your judges will be here shortly to give you your 40-minute challenge. All the best. Good luck.
Thank you.
We made it to the next round. Congrats. Come on.
It's golden brown.
Hi, contestants. So your challenge today is to create a look, an African fantasy makeup inspired by this beautiful piece. You have to use the elements dropped at your workstation. We have white chalk, brown chalk, and the kajal. We also have some African beads. So guys, one after the other, just come and take a quick look. Good?
I have one question.
You have a question?
Are we to use all the elements? Are we to touch all the elements, or?
You're meant to use only the elements provided. So the tiro, the white chalk, the black chalk, all of them, the beads, use all of them. They should be incorporated into your look.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
With reference to this look, of course. Do we understand? You have 40 minutes to complete this challenge. And your time starts now.
It's golden brown.
We asked to work with clay. I've never worked with clay in my life. Like, I'm a special event artist. I work with blood and everything. I've never worked with clay, so it was very challenging. We didn't see it coming. Well, we were told fantasy makeup at first, earlier, but I didn't know we were going to work with clay in making a fantasy African look today.
Today's main challenge, doing makeup or creating a look out of earth or clay, beads.
You have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Well done, everyone.
I did not see it coming. I did not. When the fantasy I had in my head, I was ready to come and draw animals on somebody's face. Especially when I came, I saw the models were kids. I said, I will kill a kitty cat on her face now, and they will just, you have it. But I came and it is clay. You can't even get precision by drawing with clay and different colors of clay, different other elements, beads. So I drew my inspiration anyway from the work that one of the judge created, and I hope it's good enough for them, because sometimes you would actually do your best and you go there and Nico will tell you, you know what, I like it, but I don't like it. I like it because it's beautiful, but I don't like it because I can't shoot it. You understand? So please, oh, I don't know. I hope it's nice. I hope she wants to shoot it.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please put down your brushes.
You may leave now.
Well done.
Well done, everyone.
Contestant number 4, please step forward. Today you have wings on your eyes. I always look forward to your makeup you have on your face all the time. How are you feeling?
Fine. I'm okay.
Are you sure? Tell us about your look, please.
We asked to create an African fantasy makeup. So we're given a picture as a reference picture. So when I saw the reference picture, what came to my mind was, I saw those marks, those stripes. So it looks African, and it looks like a warrior. You know, when they want to go for war, I don't know, something that is working for my warrior, African warrior. So the marks was, what came to my mind was the marks was like, maybe, like, what came to mind was someone that wants to be something, and you have this stumbling block holding the person back from being what the person wants to be. That's what came to my mind. So I did like an African. The lady she wants to be a princess because the beads represent royalty. So she wants to be a princess, but she's held back by what her people would say. Yeah. So she has this stuff on her head.
Did you have any difficulty using the African elements to create the look?
The mold.
The clay?
Clay, yes. The white.
The white one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw you started doing something else and then...
I had something in mind, but it wasn't working, so I had to.
All right,
to,
thank
to
you.
switch to. You actually didn't want to do this before?
She had something.
I had
else
something
going.
else.
Yeah.
It won't come out well with
It was
the clay.
breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to come out well with the clay. So
I do
had
like
to.
it. I especially like this.
Yes.
Because I was saying to myself, if I was going to do the look with, if I was among the competition, I would definitely have used the metal ring as a nose ring. So, Suche?
Yeah, I think it's a nice try. Good work.
Thank you.
You can go.
Thank you very much.
Contestant number 6, please step forward. Mary.
Yes.
Hi, dear.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Tell us about your look.
Okay. The fantasy I was creating is from the global pandemic that hit the world from 2019 throughout 2020. There was lockdown.
Okay.
So I used the bead from covering the nose through to the ears to show as a
So we
face
have a
mask.
side view. Thank you.
As a face mask. Then the clay, I was actually impressed with the clay because it was
You
giving
were
me...
impressed?
Yes, it was giving me what I wanted. I wanted texture to show that was like... Okay, I brought the look, I narrowed it to Africa.
So this is cool.
The texture.
The texture of the clay, yes.
Yes, I wanted it.
When you applied it, it was cool. Then when it dried up, did you see it?
Yes.
It was cool, still cool. I'm
Yes.
going to judge you based on that. What you just said. So this is cool, like right now.
Yes, it's what I wanted.
And
to
what
put.
inspiration were you talking about?
Okay, like the earth, Africa's earth, and then I
What was the
applied
challenge?
to create an African-inspired fantasy.
With reference to?
The image.
So what other inspiration are you talking about here?
Okay, that was a little twist of mine.
You like stories?
Go on.
Go on.
Okay, so the cracks were showing the earth, and there are little particles, or the elements. There were other elements that I used
What's
to
on her
place
forehead?
as minerals. Yes,
What's on her forehead? What's the white?
the clay.
Yes.
The
what's
white
it?
clay.
What were you trying to depict?
Okay, the earth.
The
Did you,
earth.
did you
Yes.
were you the one that like intentionally caused like the break, or did you draw on it?
I drew the brown on it,
But
but
the
the
rest of
cracks are from the clay.
Okay, so was that what you were originally going for?
Yes.
Then that makes sense to me.
Mary, you really have stepped up, like from all the other times. You really have stepped up. And it's really quite impressive. I really like this one.
Thank you very much.
I love it, and for me, it's the fact that even without explaining, even without your explanation, I can interpret what you did. So, in as much as I think Suche doesn't agree about the
Yes. Okay.
texture,
About the explanation, I'm not a fan of her story today. Normally I like her stories, but today, nah.
But then I
it's
see-
not working.
I see
Because
the
she's supposed to draw
texture.
inspiration from the reference
The
picture.
reference,
And she
okay.
didn't
That
mention
makes
it, so what was she doing? She had her own thing in mind. Yeah, it's a nice interpretation, but the story she's giving me doesn't tally, and I'm not a fan. But it's all right. You can go.
Thank you very much. For the main challenge of today, I will score myself a solid 5/10. 5/10. That's what I'll score myself.
Contestant number 9, please step forward.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Mary. I love this your blouse today. Oh.
Thank you.
Tell us about your look.
Okay, so I got my inspiration since we're told to do something African. I don't know. I always believe God loves Africans more.
Hala. Hala day.
So I decided to get my inspiration from the tree of life in the Bible, of knowledge of good and evil. As you can see, it looks like a tree, basically, and then the white is for good. Yes, the black is for evil, and the red reminds me of, the warnings God gave that you shouldn't touch the tree. And if you can see the dots represent the tears they cried when they ate it.
Okay, so did you have any interesting experiences working with the African elements for the first time?
Yes, because I've never ever tried it. It was actually interesting, and I tried to weave my mind around a lot of things. It's really nice.
It's nice.
Yeah. And then the lips.
Yes, tell us about it.
I didn't want to go for the same thing we were told to get inspiration from, so...
Why not?
I didn't want to look like I was trying to copy the same thing. So I decided to use white, which stands for good in the Bible, and then the colors are like the fruits, the good things that are coming out of your mouth, basically.
I feel like I really appreciate everything you did. Like, it's
Could
amazing,
you zoom
but
out?
I just wish your only explanation was you drew your inspiration from the sample given to you.
Yeah, I did.
Because I wish that was all you said.
Okay.
Because I'm a Jesus baby too, but I'm not sure how it really relates to... I'm really a Jesus baby. I'm not sure how it relates to...
No, he said we should create a fantasy, an African fantasy.
Okay, if that's how you decide to explain, then that's fine.
that's
but
your
for me,
fantasy.
I appreciate this. But we really need to do something about your eyebrows. They are never the same. Like, I know this is not about, like, this is not a beauty look. I understand that, but it's from tiny, tiny things like this. Your brows are never, ever the same.
Mary, you impressed me.
But this is
I'm a fan of your work, by the way.
You
Very,
impressed
very
me.
cute.
Like,
Beautiful.
You're coming for our necks right
And I
now.
like
Yes.
that.
You're
I
like,
like that you didn't do.
you're like,
It's like you're waking up.
yes, yeah. I love it.
Thank you
I love
very
It's
much.
amazing.
Thank you.
I love it.
You can
Thank
go.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go. Contestant number 10,
Yes, ma'am.
please step forward.
Hi.
Could you tell us about your look?
So I created this look on a girl child using the prototype that was provided. And the interesting part for me was like when I saw that mouth cover, like it really caught my attention because so many girls have been abused and they didn't speak up about it. And the pink that I placed, I like the pink, represents the girls that have spoken up and have blossomed beautifully, or that are still like blossoming. Then the black that I used on the mouth represents those that have lost their life in the process. But then there's so much blood shed during all these things. So it's basically it. And then I also like the and I also like the playful beads. It's just
We're just having fun.
yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Nicole?
I really like this look. There's something in photography called leading lines. So what you did with the eyebrows, everything leads you to her eyes. The cheek, the playful beads you put there, everything leads you. Like, so you directed our eyes.
Could you please see the center facing one?
I feel like you directed our eyes to like what you were actually trying to interpret. So, and I love it. Everything just comes together nicely.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think it's perfect.
Thank you.
So, Che?
Yeah, it's a very beautiful composition of elements because you used everything provided minus the ring.
That. I know, Ziamo.
So apart from that, I think
I
you
didn't
made,
see it.
and it's not a lot. Yeah, a little bit of each. I actually love it.
Thank you so much.
Did you enjoy playing with clay?
I don't want to try it again.
You won't try it again?
Well, I think I want to try it.
I know you used
when
it.
it's better.
You didn't like the texture. You try it. Like you tried using
On the wider surface? Did you try
It's not
it?
smooth.
It's not smooth, yeah. When
Is
it
that
dries
why
off,
you use like lesser strokes instead of like pouring?
she played safe.
Yeah. I think so.
Well, I had a stronger story here, so I just focused on
So
that.
you just focused on that story. I do love the story.
I
Thank
love
you so
it.
much.
Sorry.
Yeah, I do love the story.
Thank you.
And overall, nice stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you, Olamide.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant number 11, please step forward. You're smiling today. How are you feeling, Jameen?
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good.
Yes.
Please tell us about your look.
Okay, so this is the Holy Day Trinity.
The what?
The Holy Day Trinity.
The Holy Day
Day
Trinity.
Trinity.
Like
Deity,
deity and Trinity. Okay.
Yes. The look is more of a map to the gods. The cowries represent the Holy Trinity, obviously, and then the beads around the ear represent
The cowries represent what?
the Holy Trinity, the gods.
The gods.
Yes.
Are we talking
What
about
religion are we
Christianity
talking
or are we talking about...
Like he said, it's an African fantasy.
And there's Trinity there.
So there's the Trinity in your deity.
In his fantasy, the world he has
Fantasy.
created.
Okay,
Yeah.
just continue. It's
Okay, so the beads in the ears represent elegance and wealth, and then I used the beads on the mouth as a graphic liner on the eyes, and that's what
See,
we have.
this whole look, it does not work for me at all. I don't even know what you did. It's like you just carried everything and poured it on the person's face. Like everything you saw, you just packed everything and stepped. It doesn't just look at this. How do you genuinely feel?
the look is extravaganza, right?
We're expecting you to put that in.
As in, maybe if you had said that, it would have
Okay.
helped me small.
There's a lot going on and not composed. Overall composition is... I don't know what to call it, but I don't like it.
Contestant number 12, please step forward.
Hello.
You seem very mellow today, Aziz. How are you?
Fine, ma.
Are you feeling okay?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Please tell us about your look.
The challenge was to create an African inspired fantasy based on an illustration that was given to us. So while trying to create my fantasy was to transform my model into an African young child. So while trying to create my fantasy, I got the nose ring inspiration from the Fulani tribe of Nigeria. And since I was going for a female child, I decided to use the cowries as earring to complement the look as jewelry instead of on the face. And while trying to create a look based on the illustration that was given to us, I noticed all elements, though on the illustration just bead elements were used. So I noticed all bead elements were coming from the ear to the mouth, right to the other ear. So I made sure all elements that were given to us, all bead element given to us, I made sure I used it all the way from the ear to the mouth to the other ear in equal symmetry and placement. So for the upper part of the face, the illustration given to us had streaks of lines. So I decided to create equal streaks of line at both sides of the face and highlight the outer part of the eye with a white clay and a little bit of the gray elements given to us at the front, and also to outline the eye. And I create a feather effect on the forehead at equal sides too.
How did you enjoy playing with clay for the first time? Was it your first time playing with clay?
Yes, ma'am.
So how did you enjoy it?
At first when I tried applying it, it was breaking out.
You tried to apply it on a wider surface?
No.
Okay.
I didn't apply it on the wider surface because from the illustration given to us, There were just streaks, like little lines of it. So I tried bringing out streaks of it.
Okay. I really do love. How do we love the looks today? I really think Mary stepped up. Contestant number 9.
I wasn't expecting that from her. That was a very nice one.
I think it was very coordinated, neat, like it was perfect.
I was really impressed. Like she really.
That's contestant number 9.
Yes, contestant number 9.
Okay, we have 2 Marys. That's
Yes,
9.
Yes, contestant
But
number
6 too did well.
She
Very
did well,
well.
but you know how she's been consistent? Mary just...
Okay, yeah, that's why she would be.
Yeah,
I agree. I think everybody really did a great job, Sha.
This task today, especially with the African elements they had to work with, I think they really did well.
That was a very hard one.
Yeah.
Like the clay, you know, when it dries up,
You
it cracks.
especially worked with the clay too.
And
so
it wasn't an easy one.
Yeah.
But all the same, I'm really impressed, so impressed with what they came up with.
Although a few of them were a bit not coordinated.
It's only one person that really upsets me. I don't know what you are talking about. And
know.
it's really annoying. Like for me, I'm taking it very personal because I know like he's very good. So I don't understand what the issue is.
It's always...
I'm taking it highly personal. That's contestant number 11.
Yeah.
Jermaine.
Exactly.
I know Jermaine is talented. I just don't know how he can, you know, harness that talent into one.
I don't know if it's an overconfidence thing or
No, I think it was very
tension
Actually,
thing.
it's a tension
It's a
thing.
tension
but yeah,
thing,
I saw
but
him
yeah,
shaking when I
Yeah, he's always like
Yeah.
fidgeting.
And like there's so much going on in his head. Like he's so creative, so everything is just
Yeah, I think that's what he needs to really work
He's
on.
allowed with creative people.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so I think we have our top 2
we have our, okay.
and our
Yeah,
bottom
no,
3.
okay, yeah.
We do?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so.
Hello, contestants. Welcome again. How are you feeling? Are you nervous?
Yes.
Are you tensed? Are you worried?
Mixed feelings, everything.
Everything.
If I were you, I would be. Once again, congratulations to Mary for gaining immunity from such a tough challenge. I guess today was one of your luckiest days. But I hope you guys had fun with the challenge. It was quite tricky, but I mean, everybody came through with something.
Because we've never really worked with it before, so it was... I think I'd like to try it in a less pressured state.
Okay, I do like the smell of clay. Weird thing. Anyway, down to the business of today. Our overall best look on this challenge goes to... Funny thing is, we only have one best look. That's how tough this challenge was. Our overall best look goes to contestant number 10. Congratulations, contestant 10. You are the best look on this challenge today. Oh, please don't cry.
Let it out, let it out, let it out.
I was shocked. I was shocked. And I was really happy because I was worried. I was worried for me. I've never used clay to work before. I think it's quite interesting. I just thought it was, we left it in the 1900s. But I think I'd like to try it again, honestly, but in a less pressured state.
The weakest looks for this challenge contestant 4. Contestant 11.
Lesson 12.
Please step forward and meet the judges.
Lydia, do you have some words for them?
I do. I'm going to start with Jermaine. You're incredibly talented, and I'm sure you've heard that severally on this show. There's this fire I see that's burning. We'll have to learn how to control it. There has to be control and balance. That's what makes you an incredible artist. I understand that with creativity, there's always a lot of everything going on in your head.
Yeah.
But mastering those things going on at once and putting them into what you want, picking and choosing which noise you want to listen to at a time, noise as in inspiration, choosing and picking which one you want to listen to at a time, and bringing it out properly is what makes you an incredible artist. If not, you wouldn't be easily differentiated by someone who's just doing any and everything they want to do at the same time. Do you understand? Aziz, I said to you earlier in the show, there's a time when you as an artist should step back and look at your creation. It doesn't always have to be you using any and everything or adding and adding and adding and adding. So while you're creating your masterpieces, however small or big they might be, try to always take a step back and look at what you've created so far. You've mastered your control, but you haven't mastered part of balancing, part of choosing what you want and saying, oh, this is enough, I'm okay with this. I don't need to add on anything more, I don't need to take out anything more, it's perfect. Once you understand that point, that's what makes you a wonderful artist. Today's look was really beautiful, but if you had just used a little less, it would have been perfect. Maris, don't want to look at me. Me, I want to look at you.
Okay.
I want to look at you.
I'm looking at you.
You're looking at me now.
Yeah.
You really did well today. You really did well today.
Thank you.
Well, as usual with the others, or what we've been saying so far, it all comes down to controlling what you're doing at a time.
Nicole, you have anything to say to them?
Today is very emotional for me.
I'm so sure.
It was like, totally love the three of you. And the truth of the matter is that you, whatever I have to say cuts across three of you. You guys it's obvious and evident that you are artists and very talented ones at that. And the truth of the matter is, with the consistency of the work you've been doing, the complaints have been, or the critics have been the same. And I think I'm just taking time to realize that might just be your style. And that's fine. But then I want to explain the difference between control and balance to you. Control is deciding what to do, deciding what elements to use, deciding what part of your creativity you want to use. Balance is applying it in a way that is pleasing. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, even if that's your style, you still need to have control and balance. They're actually not really the same thing. Do you understand? It's very, very important. So moving on, I wish you the best and may the best man win. Good luck. Thank you.
Sad, but I have to do this. Contestant number 12, Aziz. You're safe. You may leave. Jermaine.
Yes, Suchi.
Jermaine, you've been washed off the show.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for your critiques. Thank you for having me on the show. It was really nice meeting you guys in person. And I'll see you guys later.
One love. Maris,
Yeah.
you're safe.
Thank you.
You may leave. I don't want to see you here again.
Jameen,
Lami,
like, anytime I want to, or like we have a mutual understanding, we just want to like brainstorm. We have conversations.
she's so selfless. She shares her knowledge. She's actually, should I say self-made? But she just brought herself to, she just brought down that pride. Like she just mellowed down and had to like mingle with all of us regardless of our backgrounds or wherever we came from. Everything the judges said, all the critiques given, not just to me, but to everybody, I have to imply that in my everyday life and the things I do, because I know I can be impatient doing things and I shouldn't just rush into something. I have to think well before executing or taking an assignment. And yes, to appreciate what I have or what I have been given, obviously. I think that's one of the two things that I feel important that I will have to take with me from the show.
The cards are drawn and our contestants are on their toes. It's been an emotional one for our judges today. Contestant 11 has lost his seat on this stage. Our 10-minute challenge was sponsored by Just Makeup. Join us next time.